Come and listen to my story about a man named Jed. A poor mountaineer barely kept his family fed. And then one day he was shooting at some food, and up to the ground come a bubbling crude oil, that is, black gold, Texas tea. Well, the first thing you know, old Jed's a millionaire. The kinfolks said, Jed, move away from there. Said, California is the place you ought to be. So they loaded up the truck and they moved to Beverly Hills, that is, swimming pools, movie stars.
The Beverly Hillbilly.
Gypsies. Jed, quick! Gypsies! Hide the yelling! Jed!
What's the matter, Granny? What's all the yelling about?
Gypsies! Right outside. They've come to steal Jethro.
Jethro?
They always steal boy babies.
Granny, that's a 230-pound baby you're talking about.
I can do it. They got a big wagon.
What's all the hollering?
Jethro, quick, get upstairs and hide under the bed.
What for?
So the gypsies won't steal you.
Gypsies?
Oh, you're my only baby boy, and I love you.
Hey, Uncle Jed, what's she talking about?
Get upstairs, you 230-pound numbskull. Don't open it, Jed. Just shoot them through the door.
Shoot him?
Maybe they'll take the hint and go away.
I ain't turning nobody away from my door without I know what they want.
I told you what they want. Besides, they'll steal all our pigs and our chickens.
There ain't a pig or a chicken on this place.
They done cleaned us out.
For some reason, you always been scared of gypsies. Now, you go hide under the bed, and I'll talk to them.
Please, Jed. If we don't let them take Jethro, they'll put a curse on us.
Yeah, if they do take Jethro, there'll be a curse on them. The whole tribe of gypsies couldn't steal fast enough to feed that boy. Howdy, ma'am.
Greetings. I am Narda, queen of gypsies.
We ain't got no boy babies.
This is my son, Yerko.
Howdy.
Where did you steal him?
That'll do now. What can I do for you, ma'am?
For small sum of $1, I tell your fortune. Reveal the future.
Oh, no, thanks.
50 cents?
What ain't the money? You can have that.
You don't want to see the future?
Well, I believe I'd rather be surprised like everybody else. Here's your dollar, though.
Don't give it to her, Jed. She's a faker. She can't tell nobody's fortune.
If lady let me see her palm, I reveal her future.
No, no. You want to steal my rings.
You ain't wearing no ring.
Please?
How many fingers I got, Jed?
5?
You see that I get 5 back.
Nice-looking team of horses. Thank you.
Where'd you steal them?
Really, hush that kind of talk.
You can't tell me nothing about myself. You don't even know who I am.
I see flower, flower of meadow, white petals and golden heart. Daisy. Does this mean anything to you?
Not a thing. Not a thing.
Why, Granny, that's your name. Daisy.
Oh, yeah. I forgot.
Can you tell Granny where she was born?
I see a 10 and a C. Does this mean anything to you?
Not a thing. I knowed you was a faker.
Granny, you was born in Tennessee.
Stop telling her everything. What else do you see?
I see you leaving hills. I see old truck. On truck, I see old bench. On bench, I see young girl and old dog.
Who you call an old dog?
Granny, I think she means Duke.
Oh, well, that's all in the past. How about the future?
Yes, now for the future. I see...
What do you see?
Nothing. Narda can tell no more.
Why? What's the matter?
Don't ask. Come, Yerko.
But you got $1 to tell me the future.
Here, take it back. Quickly, Yerko. We must leave before it happens.
Before what happens, tell me. I'll give you $5.
No.
Well, how about a baby boy? A big rascal, 230 pounders. What do you say to that?
I say only this. Heed the gypsy's warning. Leave this place before it is too late. Come here.
Did you hear what she said?
Yeah, I sure am glad you're too smart to believe in that nonsense.
Who does she think she's trying to scare? Faker! Baby stealer! It takes more than an old gypsy woman to scare me away.
That's the spirit.
We staying right here.
You betcha.
She ain't got no powers. Just 'cause she told me my name and where I was born and how we left the hills and came out here on the truck and me sitting up on the bench. Jethro! Get out from under that bed and commence packing! Ellie Mae! Start loading the truck! We're getting out of here! This place is doomed!
20, 30, 40. Now, you sure they'll leave?
I depend on it.
Oh, I'm so happy. For 5 years, I've been trying to rid the neighborhood of that blight. Now, at last, my dream has come true.
The money, please.
Oh, yes, where was I?
20.
30, 40, 50, 60. What if they decide not to move?
You have but to call on us at tea room. Yerko and I will pay them another visit.
Of course, that will cost you another $100.
Oh, well, I hope that won't be necessary. Let's see, where was I?
40.
50, 60. That's funny. I thought I had 100.
Rich lady must not try to cheat poor gypsies.
Oh, I wouldn't. My goodness, I'd pay any price to get rid of those dreadful hillbillies. Now, where was I?
50.
70, 90, 100. There you are.
Blessings of gypsies upon you.
Thank you. Oh, by the way, not a word of this to my husband. He panics at the thought of losing that 60 million. Well, toodaloo, or zigeuner, or whatever you gypsies say.
Gypsies say, what 60 million?
The Clampetts have $60 million in my husband's bank.
This you not tell poor gypsies.
Well, what difference could it make?
Very rich people require very special curse.
Here. I suppose that costs extra. Is a curse deductible?
This curse is complimentary to build goodwill.
How wonderful. Well, happy hexing.
Mother, she must have had another $40.
Granny must have 15 million.
Yes, but how do we get it?
Very simple, my son. I will read her palm again. I will see a dark, handsome man. He will marry her.
Marry Granny? A dark, handsome man?
So you're not handsome.
Me? No, wait a minute, Mother, listen. Mother, please.
I'm sorry, Chief, but Granny just called with an impossible request, and I thought I'd
Miss Hathaway, when a woman has $15 million in my bank, no request is impossible.
But she wants to take the $15 million out of your bank.
Impossible.
I thought you'd feel that way. She'd like it in gunny sacks out in front so she can pick it up on her way back to the hills.
Again, she's going home. Oh, what is it this time?
Well, it seems a couple of gypsies told her there was a curse on the mansion.
Oh, only a nut would believe gypsies.
Your wife believed them?
I just said that. Well, what 2 gypsies can do, 2 more gypsies can undo.
Oh, Chief, where are you going to find 2 more gypsies in Beverly Hills?
Let's go, Natasha.
another load, young'uns. We gotta get out of this house before something happens.
What is it that's gonna happen, Granny?
Don't ask, child.
Well, why not?
'Cause I don't know.
Granny, I told you we ain't gonna let them gypsies scare us out of our house.
But, Jed, she called every turn.
She might have heard it coming through Bug Tussle. Now, you young'uns, tote all that stuff back upstairs.
Jed, she's seen doom right here in my hand. And I can see it now, too. Look, cuts right across my heart line.
You done that cleaning catfish with a dull knife.
Is this house doomed or ain't it? Because I ain't gonna do no more toting.
Ah, there's doom at the door. Run outside, young'uns, and save yourself. No, not that way. You're liable to hit it head on.
Granny, stop spooking the boy. He's liable to run right through a wall. Well, it's the gypsy lady again.
She's come back for my baby.
You got a baby, Granny?
Hush up and duck.
I have good news. There is no curse on this house. Gypsy make mistake reading palm.
Oh, don't blame yourself, ma'am. Granny's got a catfish scar.
If you will let me see your hand again.
Run, Jethro! Get away from me, Gypsy. You're in league with the devil. Forces of evil. Don't you touch me, Jed! Get a gun and shoot her!
This heart line. I see love, romance. I see dark, handsome stranger coming into your life.
You do? Who is he? Where's he from and when's he coming?
Before I can tell you more, I must consult cards, read tea leaves, brew special potion. Could my son and I make camp here overnight?
Why, sure. Can't they, Jed?
Well, Granny, I thought you was scared of gypsies.
Whatever give you that notion? Why, some of my best friends are gypsies. Like my friend Narda here. She's a queen.
Oh, we'd be pleasure to have you, ma'am, but no call for you to camp out. We got plenty of spare bedroom.
Oh, thank you.
Jed, gypsies is outdoor people. To put a gypsy in a house is like putting a bird in a cage.
Well, we would not mind.
Oh, now you're just trying to be nice. We're not going to force our ways on you.
Well, Granny, it gets pretty cold out there nights.
But, Jed, that's what gypsies like, to sleep on the frost-bit ground. Why, to put a gypsy in a warm bed, why, they's miserable. He means well. He just don't know your ways like I do.
Well, just this once we could sleep in...
Now, Narda, I know that you draw a heap of power from sleeping out under the moon. And I want you at your peak when you conjure up my dark, handsome fella. Now, you take your wagon, go out by the cement pond and camp there. I'll see you later.
Granny, it's going to get pretty nippy out there tonight.
Jed, you don't know these people like I do. A frostbit gypsy is a happy gypsy.
Drive around back and make camp for the night.
Make camp? There must be at least a dozen bedrooms in this mansion.
We are outdoor people.
Not me. I'm a Tirum gypsy.
Do as I say and you will be a rich gypsy.
But I don't want to marry Granny. And maybe she won't want to marry me.
Oh, she will, my son. You will serenade her. Your gypsy violin will cry.
If you think it's gonna cry, wait till you hear me.
Has my dark, handsome stranger come yet, Jed?
Not yet.
Well, I'm ready for him. Skillet, skillet in my hand, who's the fairest in the land? You little doll.
Granny, I hope you ain't setting too much store by what that gypsy told you. Dark, handsome men don't grow on bushes.
Jed, I know my gypsies, why they got powers that even you and me can't understand. If Narda says a man is coming, he's a-coming.
I hope so.
Why, she'll throw a spell on him that where he can't even help himself.
I have brewed magic tea. Come drink.
Hot diggity-dog. There. Now, where's my fella?
I find him in tea leaves.
You should have told me. I swallowed half of him.
It's all right. I see him.
What does he look like?
Very dark, very handsome, has mustache. He comes on wings of song. Any moment now...
Stop that racket! I can't hear what the gypsy's saying. Oh, it's you, Jerko.
Jerko.
Sorry I yelled. yelled at you. Go ahead and play. I like fiddle music.
Very good for romance.
Nothing better. How's that for service, Jed? She's not only conjuring me up a fella, but she furnished a fiddle player to put him in the mood when he gets here.
Huh?
You done your part, Narda. Now it's up to me and Yurko.
The gypsy's blessing upon you. And on you, my son.
That's the only tune you know how to play.
Oh, no. Anything you want.
Well, how about something popular like 10-cent cotton, 40-cent meat?
I don't believe I know that one.
How about the letter edged in black? That's pretty on the fiddle. Or the coffin in the baggage coach you had?
Well, they ain't exactly courting tunes, Jed. There he is. How do I look, Jed?
Fine, Granny. You want me to go let him in?
No, I'll go. You stay here and try and learn that goomer some courting music.
You know the Crawdad song?
I don't think so.
Well, you'll catch on in a hurry. It goes like this. You get a line and I'll get a pole, honey. You get a line and I'll get a pole, babe. You get a line and I'll get a pole. We'll go down to the crawdad hole. Honey, baby, mine. Now you get it?
Are you sure gypsy men wear earrings? I feel like a darn fool.
You look fine, Chief. Very handsome.
I'm coming, lover. Ooh, dark and handsome with a mustache. Ooh, maybe it's Dustin Farnham or Bull Montana. It's a gypsy.
Yes, I am Zarko, king of gypsy.
I'm sorry. Spell or no spell, I can't marry you.
What?
I'm too old for an outdoor honeymoon. A frostbitten granny is a miserable granny. Now, you stay in here. I'll go get Narda to take the curse off you, Zarko.
But we only want to tell you there is no gypsy curse on this house.
The heck there ain't. The place is crawling with gypsies.
There are others.
Others? You can't swing a cat without hitting a gypsy.
But I'll go with you.
No. You stay here. The less you see of me, the easier it's going to be for you to get over that mad passion for me.
Come on, let's find those gypsies and expose them.
Oh, don't forget, Chief. Those gypsies can expose us.
Oh, there you are. Listen to this. You get the line and I get the pole, Ochichornia. You get the line and I get the pole, Ochistrasnia.
Yeah, that's fine, that's fine.
Will you marry me?
Marry you? I just turned down your king.
Jet, the gypsy woman just looked into my future.
Mine, too.
Yeah, I'm gonna meet a dark, handsome stranger.
Me, too.
Come on, Ellie.
Narda!
Hold on, youngins. Let's see how Granny made out first. Well, Granny, your fella show up?
Yeah, in fact, there's two fellas wanting to marry me.
Well, looks like Narda delivers the goods.
Yeah, she's long on volume, but a mite short on variety.
What you mean?
They's both gypsies. It appears that's all she can conjure.
You hear that, youngin?
I don't care. Gypsy gals is pretty.
And Gypsy fellas is handsome.
Come on, Ellie.
Gypsy living is all right for young'uns, but not for me. Betwixt the froze ground and them stole, squalling babies, I never would get any sleep. Narda!
Yerko, my son, where are you going?
Back to the tea room. These people are Meshuggah.
$60 million, they can be Meshuggah.
But I proposed to Granny, and she turned me down.
There are 3 others in the family. Between us, we will unload a dark, handsome stranger on one of them. Who are you?
I am Zarko.
I am daughter of Zarko.
I am Yerko.
I am mother of Yerko.
I am Jethro.
I am cousin of Jethro.
Hey, you must be that gypsy gal I was supposed to meet.
But of course.
And you must be my gypsy fella.
What else?
Hey, come on, let's get acquainted.
What tribe you from, Gypsy?
What tribe you from?
I am queen of Zagrax.
I am king of greenbacks.
You tell fortune?
Yes, and I see jail in your future. Now hit the Romney Trail before I call the bunco squad.
Wait, don't spoil good thing. There's plenty here for all gypsies. Very rich hillbillies.
Those are my very rich hillbillies.
What is the meaning of this? I paid you gypsies $100 to frighten the Clampetts back to the hills.
You did?
You know very well I did. Please don't take offense, but you bear a striking resemblance to my husband.
Striking is exactly the right word. Oh, wait till I get you home. Yeah. Now hand over that $100.
Stay away. I put curse on you.
I'm married to her, and you're gonna put a curse on me? Put it there.
I see money in your hand.
Yes, well, I don't, so hand it over.
I see much money. Killing in stock market.
Oh, I don't buy that gypsy jazz. I'm a practical, down-to-earth banker. So put the $100 in that hand.
Melbourne!
And this hand I'm saving for you right over my knee when I get you home.
Melbourne, darling, please don't be angry. I'm sorry for what I did. I'll be a good wife from now on.
It won't do any good to plead.
I'll be a loving wife. I'll shower you with hugs and kisses.
And threats won't work either. How big a killing in the stock market?
Very, very big.
And what stock shall I buy?
It's cloudy. For cash clouds might lift.
Uh-huh. How much?
For fellow gypsy could have at cost $90.
10, 20, 30, 40, 50.
Daddykins!
Margaret, please.
But Babykins loves Daddykins.
And Daddykins loves Moneykins. Now, where were we?
20.
40, 50.
Wadykins!
Margaret!
You're my dark, handsome gypsy sweetheart! No! No, break the spell on Zarko. He's done grabbed himself a married woman. Think of your husband, Miss Drysdale. Let go. But Granny! Besides, I already turned him down. You're getting him on the rebound. You don't want a second-hand gypsy. But Granny, listen. Now you listen. Even if you were free to marry him, you ain't no more up to an outdoor honeymoon than I am.
Now, where was I?
40.
All right. 50, 60. There wasn't $100 there. My wife cheated you.
Happens to poor gypsies every day.
Did you call off the spell?
Not yet.
It must have been a humdinger to give him a hankering for that old Betty.
True.
I want to see how you do it. What's going on in there?
Oh, come on in, join us.
Yeah, Granny, my gypsy fella plays a real good fiddle.
And my gypsy gal dances up a storm.
Did you square dance, Gypsy?
No.
Oh, my father, Joe, he do big hot-foot Hungarian hold down.
Well, let's go. And remember, the spell is still on you. Just dancing, no sparking.
Here goes.
Now it's time to say goodbye to Jed and all his kin. They would like to thank you folks for kindly dropping in. You're all invited back next week to this locality to have a heaping helping of their hospitality. Hillbilly, that is. set a spell. Take your shoes off. Y'all come back now. Here.
This has been a Filmways presentation.